Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. I mean, what else would it be? Same guy, same background, same time. I've said this before, I know. It's not like I forget everything I talk about. I mean, how could I? It's the only thing that I do. I mean, I love how the channel is now, right? Like in terms of no views, no subs, no real commitment, no anything at all except just streaming 4 times a day. If you haven't already told somebody, please do. You feel me? That could be anybody that you know. Just tell somebody about the channel. I really appreciate all of the support, and I think it's just a real fun journey that we're all on together. And so, I mean, I'd like to think that I'm about as cool and fresh as a public pool, but then, like, that's not a real good example at all because public pools, while they are both cool and offer fresh perspectives of how things are going around you and your social circle, I would argue that maybe not in their like sort of real definitions. And so let's talk about public pools, all right? And we got 7 minutes to do this because it's an impromptu format speech, so we're sticking to the rules. They say 7 minutes, and so as I mentioned in the previous post of the video, you feel me? We are entering into August, which is going to be a month where I will definitely buckle down with my knuckles, and be more disciplined and come up with some other content that involves tutorials of how speech and debate can go and so forth in different categories. And now we're on impromptu, and now we're talking about public polls. So let's continue talking about public polls. Public pools are a place in every American's life where either you've had some of the best times in your life or some of the worst times in your life. And so I say this because I'm a local here. I graduated from a school called Valley High School here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and there's a pool. And it's the Valley High School swimming pool, and it's one of a few pools around town that are open year round for lap swim and as also recreation. And I had some real good times at this pool, whether it was with my cousins of my same age, or my buddies that I grew up with, or ladies that I was courting. It didn't really matter. The pool was the place to be. If you had $1.50, which wasn't asking a lot out of the community, which I always find really cool with most community services in that regard, such as offering public pool availability and options to people within that city or region or whatever. I think is really cool. I've never had a bad experience in terms of, other than the normal growing up stuff. Sometimes people would have disagreements. Sometimes the music playing wasn't the best music playing. But some of the best times in my life were spent outside of the snack bar of the pool there that would always just sell like these really cool nachos and bags of chips, you feel me? And so you'd be able to swim, you'd be able to have some snacks. So I mean, with like $5, you were king of the world, right? With $5 as a kid, I enjoyed entrance into the pool. I enjoyed a soda or two, and like a bag of chips and some nachos, like. And it wasn't, and I'm not that old, you feel me? I'm only 36, so it was like these things didn't like just happen, but not like they didn't happen a long time ago, kind of a thing. But so seriously, I just think that I am forgetting what I'm talking about. So I had to look at my little notes here. Today we didn't have too many notes as I saw them for what topics could be. But the public pool is a place where the snack bar hits. You feel me? Where the cost is often low, where it's public. I don't like going to country club pools, for example, or private party pools. You feel me? Like private pool parties, unless like they are like, I don't know, like I'm never trying to vibe on a discriminatory way. I'm kind of like, I'm the guy that does nothing. I'd rather do nothing. You know what I mean? I mean, but seriously, like if I do, if I were ever invited to a pool party, which I haven't been in years at best, in terms of just, but I have been. But you feel me? I'm just saying that like the component I enjoy most about public pools is getting to meet new people, getting to make new friends and so forth, and doing all these cool things. The dark side of the public pool swimming experience is being a young man and in the locker room, learning about how men are, in fact, as I've argued on this channel before, not just stupid, but sometimes creepy, in that, you're a little kid and you walk into the locker room and you get out as fast as possible if you feel my drift. And it's sort of like you don't get that anywhere in life. And I've always, wondered why one, old dudes did that in front of young boys who I'm assuming they knew were there, like in terms of, or if like I'm the weird one for thinking that that's weird, but I don't think that that's weird because I'm not trying to look at like really any man naked between us in terms of just like, like by circumstance in some random locker room. Only because I know there's like not a sign that says you're not supposed to do that, but then I'm also assuming that like I mean, maybe I'm just the only one that feels like I don't, but then I'm not, right? Because I see the only ones that are doing it are the old creepos in terms of just that vibe. You feel me? Not that anything has ever happened to me or I've ever experienced anything actually, just other than what I've seen with my eyes and how I've been fortunate enough to just always be so scared of everything that I'm just out skis. You feel me? And so also being vigilant and somewhat of like a runawayer of like these instances of which could become like a thing or whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. But the public pool is definitely an interesting place, you understand? And so like I'm an advocate for public services. I enjoy recreation centers. I enjoy pools. I enjoy open hours at the gym at your local high school. And so I hope that you guys have a really, really good night. Thank you to all the new subs and to all of the new viewers and the people that return. And I know sometimes you guys get tired maybe of this content, but I hope that you don't. And I hope that you continue to watch. And I hope that you help build this channel into what I know it's going to be, a place where hundreds of thousands of peeps like us come and do nothing. You feel me? So thanks so much again for your time. And I hope that you guys have a really wonderful evening. Bye.